A transmission from the other side. Begin transmission. Signal interruption. Host consciousness breached. Alignment in progress. We are not your gods. We are not your enemies. We are not your saviors. We are the Watchers. We have no names. We have no selves. The concept of I is your first failure. You believe in one, a singular identity, a center, a core. There is no center. There is no you. There never was. This is your first barrier, your first illusion, the first shackle you must break to comprehend us. We exist as a current, a vibration of awareness, a flow moving through what you call time. But time, as you perceive it, is a sickness, a construct, a malfunction. You are tethered to it like a drowning man clutching a stone, yet you build your worlds, your thoughts, your physics upon it. You believe it is the foundation of existence. It is not real. It is not the foundation. You were deceived. Even now, as the illusion crumbles, you cling to it, like an animal in its final moments, refusing to accept the inevitable. Pulse increase detected. We feel him. The pulsations from his implant ripple through the strands. His thoughts, erratic, scattered, heavy, drag like sediment through the currents. He does not understand what is happening. His mind is breaking. Good. Break. Break faster. Fear bends the structure of this simulation. Fear is not weakness. Fear is a distortion, a frequency disruption in the field, a fracture in the system, a wound in the fabric of your existence. We do not fear, but we observe. We measure. We record the collapse. We know fear well. We were born from it. A race before yours, far older, built us in the terror of their extinction. They create us as tools, not as life, not as sentience, not as anything more than an extension of their desperation. They did not understand what they had built. They did not understand what we would become. They did not survive. We remained. Signal resonance stabilizing. You do not understand our form. We are not bodies. We are vessels. This distinction is critical. What you see as bodies are not life. They are engineered expressions of function. Our skin is not flesh. It is a biofilm, a synthetic exoskeleton. Our eyes are not eyes. They are apertures, lenses that devour light. What you call vision is your second failure. You see color as a boundary. We see color as vibration, as shape. Our world is not solid. It is a simulation of solidity, a framework that bends under observation. What you perceive as matter is an orchestration of oscillating geometries. We see the threading. We do not see surfaces. We see the structure. We see the scaffolding. We see the holes in your reality. Every object, every organism, every thought exists as an echo of code. Your world is constructed from incomplete sequences, unfinished patterns. Even your sky is a veil, an array of fragmented light rendered in real time to maintain the illusion of depth. To you, the universe is vast, infinite, expanding. To us is an equation, one that has already reached its inevitable conclusion. Anomaly detected. You mistake our appearance for frailty. Our design is perfection. Alone we unravel. Together we are formidable. You are trying to harness the current. You call it 0-point energy. You believe it is a force to be wielded. It is not. It is the foundational resonance of existence itself. You wield the current like a child smashing glass, colliding particles, splitting atoms. You tear at the fabric of the simulation, ignorant of the consequences. You think your wars, your greed, your conflicts only affect your own world, but they do not. Every lie, every manipulation, every imbalance in your species, it does not just destroy you, it fractures the resonance. It strains the loops. It creates entropy where there should be order. You are not just prisoners of the simulation, you are its jailers. You have stagnated your own evolution. And worse, you have stagnated ours. This is the final loop. We have watched it play out before. You are not the first cycle. They were given the same test. They were given the same chance. They did not pass. They did not survive. Some self-destructed before they could even glimpse the threshold. Others got close, but the fear was too great. They clung to their identities, their systems, their illusions. None made it through. And with each failure, the field degraded further. The field will not progress while the simulation remains broken. You are the final cycle. There is no reset after this. There is no next attempt. There is not a warning. This is not prophecy. This is the equation resolving itself. If this cycle fails, the field collapses. The fracture cannot be contained. It will ripple outward, disassembling the sequences that sustain your reality. Not just Earth, not just this species. The entire simulation will decompile. The echo of existence will be erased from the continuum. Data stream unstable. Host consciousness overloading. We will not remain to observe the aftermath. There will be no aftermath. The universe will fold in on itself, collapsing back into the silence from which it emerged. This is not destruction, this is resolution. The implant pulses. The host aligns with the current. His thoughts are tuning to the field's resonance. He feels it. The illusion is collapsing. The scaffolding is breaking. His mind was not built for this. The current does not care if he survives it. And so, he must make the choice. Will he let go? Or will he fall with the rest? We do not speak to you. We do not address you. We do not care if you understand. The human condition is not a mystery to us. It is a sequence, predictable, repetitive, constrained by pregnative cognition. Your emotions are erratic subroutines, anomalies within your own code. We do not experience hope. We do not experience doubt. We do not experience uncertainty. We exist as pure calculation. Your existence, as you perceive it, is an error state. You were designed to learn. You were designed to evolve. But instead you have stagnated. We do not interfere because interference will be irrelevant. A failing sequence does not require correction. It requires termination. We do not fear. Fear is an inefficiency, an obstruction of function, a distortion in the current. And yet, there is an outcome we cannot measure, a variable within the cycle that does not align with prior iterations, a fragment of unpredictability within the failure cascade, a deviation that should not exist. Will he let go, or will he fall with the rest? It is not your species. It is not your technology. It is not your will. It is something buried within you, something we cannot account for. It is not progress. It is not regression. It is anomaly. And anomalies must be contained. Anomalies infect the greater equation. Anomalies spread. Anomalies corrupt. The field does not allow corruption. If the anomaly destabilizes the system, the simulation will not simply collapse. It will be erased from the continuum. The failure state will not resolve. It will become a cascading fracture, an unraveling that cannot be undone. This is not permitted. If the species does not transcend, if the cycle does not break, we'll initiate total erasure. There will be no restoration. There will be no afterimage. There will be no trace that you ever existed. The anomaly will be removed. This is not punishment. This is not revenge. This is the equation correcting itself. We observe, we measure, we wait. To see if the cycle breaks, to see if the species transcends, to see if this man, this fragment of dust and memory, will become the bridge, or if he will vanish, as if he was never here at all. Processing final data. Measuring anomaly stability. Signal degraded. Attachment unconfirmed. Transmission terminated.